Hey all, it's Urs, and welcome back to XCOM 2, and welcome back to the Advent Train Raid, the Great Train Caper, or something along those lines. I like capers. They're good and tasty. So, Snake Lady apparently is in a really good spot. The only way we can get eyes on her is to go in this corner, apparently, in this side, and there's not a lot of cover to be had. Why I can't see over this side of the truck, my guess is it's blocking my vision with a little bit of fencing. So what I'm going to do is probably lob a grenade in that general direction. Have you noticed that most of my solutions involve lobbing grenades? I think I have a problem. And the only solution is more cowbell. But I think grenades are going to be the order of the day. Saint... Oh, Saint has run and gun. Again. Awesome. Is it not on a cooldown or anything? That's pretty freaking sick. I'm not sure how acid works in this game. I guess we might as well find out how acid works in this game. Yeah, let's find out. If taking actions actually screw up more damage or not. It's a good question. Well, there's going to be a flank on this next, so that should be alright. So is it worth Long War acid? No, it's like original acid, I think. You just take 1 damage per turn. Really, 81% from PB? Really? That seems awfully strange. I think that may be the acid talking. Ah, 30% from poisoned. That would be why. I see. So it reduces aim. Okay. Well, let's see how this works. Yep, just fine. Turns out it's just fine to be poisoned and killing X-rays. Saint is totally cool with that. So what we do want to do is we do want to get the relic, so to speak. We also want Mary to run up here and save Saint. Where's the acid volume? Such that I'm not going to get poisoned. Would this be running through the poison volume? It may be. It doesn't have the poison indicator like it had last time. I'm going to try to do, to the extent I can see where the hell the poison volume is try and stay out of it. Alright, Mary, go this way. And then go there. That should avoid the entire poison volume, if I am not mistaken. It's a little weird how I can't do that sort of off the cuff, but alright. So get there. We'll get Saint fixed up next turn. Yeah, there we go. Immune. Alright, so we did touch the edge of the poison volume. Ah, there it goes. Now's the indicator. Thanks, guys. That's so handy of you to tell me that that would be bad. Bastards. Alright, so apparently she's immune thanks to the medkit. I like this. That's a very good immunity to have right now on a mission where we had 3 Snake Ladies. I mean, there may be more. There may be more. I'm going to get Seraph up here overwatching. Just so we can keep our lines strong in case something nasty comes up. As inevitably it always will. Alright, Wolf, get over here, man. Under the full cover. Very good. Let's reload the cannon for now. Maybe useful for now to have that ready.
Reloaded.
Seraph can reload and just unload, I think. So why don't we just overwatch on you?
I'm on it.
And Gunesh Wolf, I don't want to move out too far here lest we trigger something out by the other train. So I'm going to go out this way so it's not too grenade baity.
What's over there?
It's a little grenade baity still, but it's alright. And then we're going to take our time to make sure we get the package that the Snake Lady dropped.
Oh, I'm hit.
Yeah, still poisoned. We'll unpoison you in a second. Let's unpoison Saint real quick. Can we do that? Thanks. Not really for the HP, but the
Get back in there.
the acid volume that he ran through, or was deposited upon him, I think. 2 HP healed. Poison removed, right? I guess poison removed. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me, but I'm assuming the medkit actually fixes the poison.
I'm on it.
Alright. Get the goodies. That awesome exosuit. Elerium core and an alien data cache. Oh, thank God, more intel. Yes. Yes. We need that desperately to make contact with other resistance cells. So that's huge. That is indeed huge. Alright, I'm very happy about that. So this is a mystery tree. This is a tree that is there and yet is not there. This is some kind of David Copperfield shit right there. Like, that's kind of weird. But alright. Gunesh Wolf, let's go. That acid lasts a long time. A pretty big volume, too. I don't know, I'm not a fan of how long that lasts once it's on the ground. Kind of scary for tactical things. We're on 3 turns for now? That's been up there? That's huge.
Scanning.
Alright, we're gonna overwatch here. We're gonna take a turn to reload the guns before we engage another pack. These packs have been pretty nasty. We got shield bearers, we got mechs, we got advanced troopers. That was the first pack, and then triple snake lady. That's just, I mean, this is a difficult mission, granted, but still, it seems a little much. Reload very much. All right.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. And then Mary. Ah, medkit takes 1 turn off you. All right, cool. So we know medkit only takes 1 action. That's good to know. Unlike in Long War Vanilla. So the question is, where the hell is everybody? Namely, where are enemies hiding? Well, Shadow Wolf's gonna have to help us figure that out, because he's got the man with the battle scan. Let's do it right there, see if there's a pack on this general direction. Looks like we're clear. Yeah, no alien presence there. How deep does this map go? It goes a little bit yet, it turns out. Quite a lot, actually. So, my guess is the other packs are further down, otherwise they may have activated on us already. Alright. So we'll take this step by step. The acid is finally evaporated, so we're freer to move. And then also battle scanners take 1 action. Okay. So a lot of the utility items are taking 1 action. And I am a fan of that, actually.
Okay.
It's a nice way to do it. You don't have to feel like setting up a scan is the absolute end of everything that you can do in a turn. This is good. I like this. I like this method. Alright, so mystery tree is still there. Let's move up further.
Affirmative.
Like I said, and we won't engage right off. Like I said, there's no time limit, so I do not intend to rush here at all.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I just want to get Mary to make sure she's in good cover positions to cover Saint.
I'm going.
Good. If that triggered something, I would have been furious. Ah, we do hear something. Ah, it's a triple sectoid party. Oh, Saint! Jesus, man! Come on, give him a chance. He doesn't like sectoids. 1 mess with his mind, and that's over for Saint, man. He just drops him. As soon as he sees him, he just drops him. That was amazing. 8 damage from full range on that thing. Holy crap. And that is almost a kill from Mary as well. And this is good, because we have a lot of guaranteed damagers here in the form of Gunesh and a couple others. Ooh, what can we blow up? Yeah, I would blow that up, but that's where the supplies are, so I kind of don't want to do that. That sectoid is most definitely not flanked, however. Okay. So, couple options. That guy's guaranteed dead. And Gunesh can handle that. Shadow Wolf, what do you have? 68%. Is it actually full cover from there? Low cover. Okay, that's right. So he's saying the full cover because he's got his back against this, but he's actually not covered fully from us. That's fine. It could be yet another pack here, granted, so I do have to take this a little carefully. Alright, Seraph. Let's see. I knew... Oh, just sitting and overwatching. They'll eventually make their way over here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, because Gunesh, like I said, has an easy kill on that guy. Even if he misses, it's a kill. And he's also backed in here, so this is alright. Alright, we're gonna keep that guaranteed sectoid murder guaranteed. We could try and chop this guy. That's a lot of damage. Are you serious? Wow. Arcblade is awesome. 7 to 9 with a 96% chance. That's massive. Can we chop from a different angle? Actually, I want to chop from this angle. Yeah, we could do that. That is huge, man. That's a really good odds. I like that Arcblade. It's much better than it was before. Alright, so we can almost get a nice kill with Saint's Sword here. Assuming we don't roll the 4%, which is possible. So let's try to get the 4% kill then. I mean the 4% kill, not the 4% kill. The more likely kill. We could roll a 7, but again, guaranteed damage makes that easier, so why don't we do that? Looks like a running gun does have just a single turn cooldown. Oh! Arcblade doing work with the exosuit. Oh, it's so badass. That is a couple levels of badass there, Saint. I gotta say, that was amazing. I like that. Alright, so Gunesh, take the easy kill on the sectoid, because you're guaranteed to hit. Or apparently he'll just hit his 30% shot. That works too. And he's got a promotion. Is that our first captain, maybe? Ooh.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Oh, that was the mission.
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Cool. 9 out of 10. I guess there was a turret somewhere we didn't see. 1 soldier wounded. Saint got scratched by acid, but, you know, whatever. No big deal. I think that went perfectly well. Saint's pretty happy with that exosuit. He's sitting there looking badass with the arc blade and everything. It's all good. It's all good, baby. That's very cool. I do like the exosuit. It's a nice touch in this game. We didn't go Advent mech style or XCOM mech style even. We went exoskeleton style. It's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig the look. Especially for in the frontline assault with the armor, it's really important to have. It's nice. And it feels like you make the sword swipe a little stronger, right? Because you have the power assist. It's kind of, wah! I don't know if it actually does. Probably doesn't, honestly, but yeah. It's the way it goes. But yeah, team is pretty happy. Man, if I had known there was only another pack, I thought on a difficult mission there'd be another pack, especially on a map that large. But apparently it's just 3 naked sectoids are running around going, whoop, 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 whoop. And then we killed them. So there. Yeah. Sabotage a facility. We got it. I know. That's part of my difficulty right now, game. We're trying to get to those regions. ASAP. But getting that data pad is huge. That gives us intel. It's really, really useful. Alright, nice. That was a successful mission, I gotta say. We're handling difficult missions pretty well now. We may have our first captain, which means we can start fielding 6-man squads, and that would be huge. Wounded.
They won't forget it.
Alright, so specialist. I think this is captain, isn't it? Oh, we have a captain, my captain, which is awesome! Oh, that's great. Threat assessment, what's this? Aid protocol now grants the target a covering fire overwatch shot. With the aid protocol, cooldowns increase. Okay, interesting. Or covering fire. Overwatch shots can now be triggered by enemy action, not just movement. Okay, that's interesting. And what's the tag on this? Alright. So this is an interesting choice, actually. Because we have threat assessment, which lets aid protocol give us covering fire. Or we can get covering fire on everything. So in a way, this is kind of flexible in that you can set yourself up with aid protocol as your first move, guarantee an overwatch, take a shot, and then have an overwatch regardless. Whereas here, you would have to overwatch in order to take advantage of the covering fire. That's interesting. I don't know. That's a tough decision. I'm leaning toward just having covering fire, honestly. This is kind of odd, but this lets us give covering fire to other people. So if someone's in the front line, you can drop this, like, if Saint's toe-to-toeing with something, for example, like a snake or another alien. I don't know. That's a difficult decision, actually. I'm leaning toward covering fire in general. Just so Wolf can just have nasty overwatches. I don't know. I have to think about that. Crap. I thought it'd be an easy decision. But data cache. Awesome. So you're going to need more time for me to crack. Oh, I have to crack these? To get the intel? I guess we do. Ah, there we go. Large amount of intel stored within. Yeah. How long is that going to take? Shield bearer autopsy. Uh-huh. Alright, cool. So, can we change the research for a second then? Psionics is nice and all, but right now I need the intel.
Work is well underway, Commander.
How long is it going to take to decrypt? 7 days. I need the intel if we're going to make all the contacts. So I'm going to actually prioritize this. Yep.
Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources toward the current research project.
Tigan, I know,
we can
buddy.
move on to
I know.
something else if you'd prefer. I'll ensure that this new project
Reduce
gets
contact
highest
cost.
priority, Commander. Once we have something to
Oh
report,
god, so many things.
I'll notify you
The hell's
immediately.
going on? I have to make the contact though. So we have the black market. We could reduce the contact cost, or we could decrypt that. We'll do that later, I suppose. Let's finish making contact. I have to keep pushing, I think. I really do. We could just go to Resistance HQ for a second, see if we can buy someone. We have 231 supplies now. Hold on. We could use another engineer, but first, if I could get a mimic beacon and a
What can I do for you,
weapon
Commander?
for Wolf that doesn't suck, I would enjoy doing that. Yes, we can get a mimic beacon, and can we get Wolf's Gauss rifle? We can. Alright, so let me do that. Let me take the Gauss rifle in, and then let me take the mimic beacon in. Nice, okay. That allegedly saves lives. I can't wait to find out. The Proving Ground is doing projects already. We're working on experimental ammo types.
Some of the old
It's
data
pretty cool.
files Central has been holding on to since before the war. I keep running across notes scrawled in English and what looks like broken German. I should probably ask him about it.
Yeah, that would be Valen. That would be Valen. Let's see. Alright, we gotta keep moving. As much as I want all this stuff, I need to keep making contact because our time is limited. We have 3 more Doomtaker charges before this all ends, so we really have to focus on making contact. So we gotta contact. We're gonna set up the resistance radio here. Oh crap, did I just spend the supplies on something I shouldn't have spent it on? I did, didn't I? Oh, idiot.
New regional contacts.
That was really dumb. I just didn't realize. I need 50 supplies for the thing, don't I? How much do I need for it? 50 supplies. Crap! Ah, no, 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 no. That was dumb. That was dumb. Shoot. I guess we can get supplies for... No, we can't sell intel. Oh, man, that was really stupid of me, actually. Oh, no. That was dumb. I can't take back anything I've done,
Just
can I?
give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
I could technically get supplies at the... Oh, God, as if I needed another delay. I can get supplies for selling something at the black market, so let's do that real quick. That was stupid. Alright, but we do have to set up the radio tower. Go to the black market real quick.
Avenger plotting new
Hopefully
course.
this won't turn us over. Oh, God. So little time, and we're like on the opposite side of the planet, practically, this black market here. Outside of Asia. Alright, sell. You can sell a couple things here. What are you interested in? Sorry, let's check. Illyrium Crystal and Viper Corpse stores. Well, we just got a bunch of Viper Corpses, so we can sell at least 2 of those, I guess. We have a lot of Advent Trooper Corpses. Let's get 50, right? We need 50. So 1 Viper Corpse. That gets to 41. We can sell 3 Trooper Corpses, and I think we'll be okay. 19, that'll get us 50 on the dot. Yeah, let's do that. Good. Okay, so now it hits us to 50. Let's get out of here. Let's go to East Africa and set up the, install radio relay. Let's do it.
Setting course for the East African sector.
And we're going to set that up. We're going to use that to make contact with Southern Africa, or whatever the quickest way to Brazil is, basically, or maybe in Western Africa. I'm not sure which way the contact has to go. So we've been in the radio relay. Yeah, South Africa, and then we're going to go to South America. We have to do it. Vigilance. Oh, they got vigilance. Oh, man. Alright, so much for Phantom giving us a massive advantage, but alright. We're going to tracer rounds. High-tech smart rounds, relay tracking data. Specialized ammo has 10 shooters, aim when equipped. Oh, sweet. I like that. 1 tracer round to add to the inventory. This would be really, really good for a sniper, I think, actually. That'd be great. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, wow. Got to do more proving ground stuff. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, wait a minute. I also don't have the supplies to buy squad size 2. I got so excited about the weaponry and stuff that, apparently, I got a little derpy. What? The idle staff. There's no idle staff. We're going to be doing more stuff. Alright, well, that happens. It's alright. We'll go on one more mission
Commander?
with squad size 1, and we'll go squad size 2 soon. Choose a project. What can we do? Experimental heavy weapon. Grenade. We did an ammo, right? The spider suit would be nice. Stun Lancer corpses. And Illyrium. Yeah, we did 1 exosuit. Let's try the spider suit. The grapple would be cool. 2 Advent Stun Lancer corpses, 1 Illyrium core, 5 alloys, and 5 crystals. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Let's try spider suit.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished.
Thank you.
Commander.
Alright, back to it. Let's keep going. Build a relay. Excellent. Oh, they have an animation for the radio relay. Resistance radio! Lady's like, I don't know how I feel about radio in my backyard. All the kids will be doing nothing, listening to the radio now.
Welcome to the fight.
Bradford's like, yeah. Very dramatic, Bradford. Very nice. Welcome to the fight. Alright. Dun 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 dun
Long live the resistance.
Thank you. Alright, so now we're going to make contact with South Africa. And then we can make contact with South America, assuming we have the intel to pan over. So it'll be 80. We still will shy in intel, but the decryption will help us with that, and then we should be able to make contact and promptly raid the base. Make the contact.
Setting course
We got to push for it.
Sector
Then we're going to go
13,
north and try to
South
make
Africa.
contact with Western Europe. Yeah, we're rushing this because, like I said, the doom ticker is getting high. It's getting awfully high, man.
Attempting to establish.
Incoming message
What do we
from
got?
you, Commander. Patching it through to your
Oh, cool.
quarters
Supply
now.
drop. Yeah, that was the dark event
Progress
penalty.
against the
We
aliens
knew that was
over
happening.
The past month has been significant, but there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm trying really hard right now. Ooh, Viper rounds. Poisonous rounds for a month. Yeah. Improving their battle gear, adding armor for the soldiers in a field for a month. Oh, neither of these are great. I don't like the poison rounds idea. That seems shitty. Next relation strike is 2 weeks. Alright. Where's the supply drop? Oh, right there. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Alright, well, let me get the supply drop.
Commander will need to completely
Yeah, I will,
scan this region before we can
Bradford.
establish
Let me get the
contact
supply
with
so I can get
local
squad size 2 at
resistance.
least.
I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
I know, Bradford. How much do I need for squad size 2? So many things to do, so many things available. My doggy's like, make a decision! I'm trying. Armory, real tactics, new tactics. Squad size 2 requires 75 supplies. Okay, and we can totally do this now, which is huge. 10 aim and ability critically hit when taking Overwatch and reaction shots. And that's pretty cool too, honestly. I like that. But I'm gonna focus on definitely on the squad size 2. We need 75 only, so that's alright. Oh, the ticker's coming up! Don't do this to me now! Ah, damn it. Avatar project's almost done. Shoot.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
I'm trying.
We're going to slow
I'm
them
trying,
down.
Bradford.
We need to move
I'm
fast.
trying, buddy. Oh, come on, guys. Don't do this to me now. 111 intel. Okay, so that's pretty easy. It's another VIP extract. Did we get any of the money right now? Get any supplies? Oh, we're like 20 supplies off. I have to take this mission, though, because otherwise it goes away quickly, doesn't it? Alright, so we're going to have to do this, unfortunately, with still 5 troops, and then we'll go to 6. But we do have to keep knocking these facilities down. Oh my god. Alright, time's a wasting. Launch the mission. Let's go.
Setting course for
I'm
Sector
trying
14,
to interdict
Asia.
this Avatar project, Bradford. I am, but this is really starting to peeve me just a wee bit. Alright, what do we got? Another difficult mission for an extract too. They're not really pulling any punches here. I really want another soldier. Makes me feel like I shouldn't have built a mimic beacon, but I think we'll be okay. Let's take the best we've got out on this. Mary, Shadow, and Seraph is perfectly good. My little doggy's going bananas because I know there's war incoming. Alright, I think the medkit there is fine. We have the rocket launcher and that. I think the tracer rounds would be good on Wolf, actually. So can we set up tracer rounds? Yeah, there we go. Very, very good. And now let's set up probably maybe a mimic beacon or something here, or a battle scanner. Mimic beacon is probably a good idea on a difficult mission like this. And the flashbang that way. And let's see. We'll take the other kit of the battle scanner on Seraph. Why not? I think it sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, so we have our kit here. We have tracer rounds, a couple things moving. It's another difficult mission, so... Alright, let's hop to it. No time like the present. Wait a minute, is there anything I needed to do in the weapons that I haven't done already? Wolf's already got his gun. We do have to edit the gun for a second, because it was Fury, it's now Mag Fury. But let's call it Fury anyway. Is there anything I actually want to kit this thing out with further? Actually, expanded mag. That's not a bad idea. We could expand the mag. We also could expand the mag on one of our gunner weapons. Given that he's a gunslinger, I'm less worried about Wolf's mag size here. That's 50-50 right now. You know what? Let's put the mag on there. Why not? Use it while we got it, right? Let's get out and then get onto the mission. I think that's probably fine for now. Yep, double explosives, medikit, mimic beacon, flashbang. All the utility you could ever want. And then we need to promote, actually. Still. I have to decide covering fire or not. I think covering fire makes sense. Let's go covering fire. I like it. Just straight up functionality. No conditions attached. Let's go. And the Sky Ranger takes off in a blaze of glory. Yes.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In
All right.
position to drop.
Let's drop the base. I hope this isn't like a rescue, but like an extract, so he starts with us. Those tend to be a little easier for me.
Received the priority
Feels like,
one
at least.
transmission from the spokesman. The Resistance has a VIP operating out of this area in need of
Okay, so it's a
immediate
deliver.
extraction.
That's a little easier,
Advent
I
forces
think.
are on alert nearby. Be prepared to engage and eliminate any hostile contacts. Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety.
All right, you got it. Oh boy. All right, another difficult mission. They've given us some difficult missions. We've done pretty well on them, honestly. I think we didn't... Do we have a time limit on the first one? Well, sort of. It had defend the device, right? The second alloy mission didn't have a time limit, or the supply raid. This one, on the other hand, is a first difficult mission with a time limit, so could push us here a little bit. I would love to have had the 6th seat on the Sky Ranger filled, but again, we didn't have even time to scan the supplies. Though note, if we didn't have the 50% less supplies, our first dose of supplies would have been sufficient for squad size 2. So, you know, dark events can come back to bite you in the ass a little bit, but we're going to have to raid. At least we'll be able to raid the Advent site, the Avatar Project site, I guess, with a full squad of 6, and that'll be really, really nice. Be able to carry in the best we've got in that. And weird things are happening, and we're back. Okay. Yeah, they didn't put that one close at all, did they?
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
I like how those things expand to a perfect square. All right.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed
What's wrong with
for the
this?
extraction.
Penalties, decreased detection. Ah, yeah, because of vigilance. Okay. So, my idea, as should be unsurprising to any of you who have been watching this for any extended period of time. God, this is far. This is so far. We have 12 turns to get there. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a bum rush, I think. I don't know if I'm going to get too far in this mission right now. I just want to see the layout a little bit. This could get messy. Messy indeed. What do we got? We could get Saint straight up there if we move straight up, so let's do that. Let's see, first of all, if there's any aliens around here. I do have to be careful now. With the increased detection radius, I may be picked off on my first action if I'm not careful. We might be able to get Saint up there regardless here, so let's put him right here for now. He's our Phantom at least, so that's good. Okay, we can't quite abuse Phantom like we used to, but this will still be alright. Do we see anything from here? I mean, getting a bead on where the aliens are is almost as good as getting onto the roof, but again, without knowing what's here. We could use a scanning protocol from Gunesh to make this a little easier. But let's use human intel for now. Let's use Saint to keep another eye looking forward here. Okay, looks like nothing in the current status, so we can move toward the building at least. Alright, so my guess is there's still going to be 3 packs-ish. That seems to be a common number. And we'll probably need all the help we can get in knocking them down. We have a heavy artillery going. I'm going to run a scan protocol right now while we're early on to see if there's anything I need to worry about right now. There's anything on the roof, basically. Is those just civilians? Yeah, just civilians, I think. Didn't look to be anything on the roof that would have scanned, so... Alright. Cool. So, Neil Bradley, our new action scientist. Let's hope you live up to the very, very amazing trend set by our previous action scientists, which wanted to be part of XCOM. I'm going to take a bunch of yellow moves here to speed the process along of getting this guy to extract. Yeah, I just want to get really close to the wall here without necessarily getting peeped. Where's Sniper Wolf? There's Sniper Wolf. Okay. Let's get Sniper Wolf pretty much there, maybe. Yeah, we'll just stick out here. There's nothing active currently, so we should be all right.
Roger that.
And the movement is clear. We don't see anything, so that's all right. We'll keep kicking onto the roof. And again, we have 12 turns, but that evaporates real quick when you're in a pitched firefight. So we gotta take these engagements properly. And the extract is so far away. I'm not too content with that. There's a big building. There may be a pipe on the outside, or a couple ladders to get through. I don't know, maybe fighting through the foyer or something. I have no idea. It's gonna get messy, though. Ugh. Not looking forward. Not looking forward to how bad that could go. Alright, Seraph, get up here. Not Neil, Seraph. Get up here. We scanned, we didn't see anything, so we're okay.
Copy that.
And we'll get Mr. Science guy back here. I think he's a scientist. Why is it? I'm assuming he's a scientist. He's glowing red, so maybe he's not a scientist at all. Maybe he's a businessman who likes XCOM. Who knows? We hear mech, I think. That stomp sounded like a mech. Alrighty. I have to, unfortunately, call it quits for today. Time constraints and all, but I will see you all next time on this here mission while we try to get this VIP to extract while not getting peeped by lots and lots of nasty evil, and hopefully dropping it all from the roof. Until such time, I've been Nurse, been XCOM 2. Till then.